Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is Chicks on Wrestling, a very special episode. Dedicating this in memory of Amanda Todd. I am your hostess, Pinky, and you are?
Jade Hogan.
Whew. This subject comes out of a fan question on our YouTube show. I believe it was episode 4 of Chicks on Wrestling. We were asked to discuss about the Amanda Todd situation, a young lady who was born November 27th, 1996 and passed away October 10th, 2012 after being cyberbullied by a grown-ass man. To our younger viewers who are watching, please forgive us of our language, but this is a very touchy and sensitive subject to both Jade and myself. First of all, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. A 15-year-old child takes her life over a grown-ass man because he wanted her to show her boobs on camera. To my young ladies out there who might be doing some camming, stop now while you're ahead. There are some perverts out there that will take what you are giving, innocently. Quick flash, oh yeah, I'll take a picture for him, it ain't gonna be so bad. Nobody else will see but me and him and God. Nah, it's not always true.
Respect your bodies.
Respect yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
On a very serious note here, I've dabbled in some interesting videos in my life. To my adult fans, you know what I'm talking about. I've also done some cam work, taking pictures for various boyfriends, girlfriends, guys and girls that I liked. I felt like showing off my body. I was grown then, but to do it at such a young age, she started cam shows when she was in 7th grade, so I had to put her about 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? No offense. And please do not take what I'm about to say next just wrong. What the hell is a 14-year-old baby doing camming with a grown-up? Are you seeking attention? Are you looking for love in all the wrong places? Or you can't say you're just finding yourself, because I found myself at 19 in the porn industry doing movies and photo shoots. Got paid for it, I'm sure. Movies and photo shoots. And then it turned into something that I wasn't ever expecting to find myself in. I did things outside of that, because I felt I was looking and searching for something. My real father was never involved in my life. My stepfather, thank you, Dad, raised me. I was raised with Christian values in my home. I was pretty much sheltered, put in a little box. When I turned about 12, 13, I let that shit loose. I was in foster care at this time. Most of my friends know this, but now you guys do. I was in foster care from the time I was 13 until I was just about 18. My foster mother, I don't know if she's alive or not, Marie Waltz in Inglewood, California, took care of me, made sure I was in school, made sure I went to school, and made sure I did the best that I could be. After leaving her house, I was kind of lost. I didn't have anybody to look out for me. I was 18, I was grown. Couldn't nobody look out for me but me.
Mm-hmm.
In the process of being in foster care, I was raped, I was beaten. A lot of bad things happened to me. At 18, I decided I wanted to do something I thought fun with my life. I got involved in porn. Big mistake. Mind you, I protected myself. That was one of the first things I learned. You always protect yourself, because you don't know that person that you're sleeping with on camera can be the same motherfucker that gives you AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
I was not going to be one of them females. Because of my camming, because of me showing my body, I figured I'm hot, I got it, I can flaunt it. I was subsequently bullied, teased, talked about. I pretty much ran the gamut when it came to that. But I thought in the end I was doing this for me. Not knowing if some sicko, could take my showing off my body because I'm proud of it, to videotaping what he saw and putting it on Facebook for my family and friends to see. For those, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, for those who I have done that to, please forgive me. I was young and stupid, didn't know what the hell I was doing. I thought I was looking for love. I thought I was looking for somebody to love me for who I am. This young girl took her own life at 15 because she did something silly. And I'm not downplaying her death or anything, so please do not take it as that. She did something silly as flash for somebody, expecting them to keep their word and not show that picture or video to anybody. This motherfucker chased her across the country, out of the United States into Canada, followed her on Facebook, and basically threatened her to give him a show. And if she didn't, he would tell the world. He would show the world what she showed him in private. This baby did it anyway, and this motherfucker showed everybody everything she had. She was beaten up in school. She thought this one guy, after the whole fact, liked her. She slept with him. And you can find all this on YouTube, on Amanda Todd's on YouTube, her last one last month. Thought he liked her enough to be with her. And come to find out, he had a girlfriend. The girlfriend found out. The girlfriend and about 10 of her friends goes and finds Amanda, beats her up, to the point where she throws herself in a ditch, wanting to die. Her father finds her, takes her home, patches her up. She drinks bleach because she felt so horrible about what she did. But in the process of all that, the bullying, the phone calls, getting a knock on the door at 4 o'clock in the morning. It better be some dick waiting on me at 4 o'clock in the damn morning. But it's the cops telling Amanda that this joker has blasted her picture all over the place. Makes up a phony Facebook profile with her boobs as the main picture. She was so tormented. She tried to kill herself 4 other times before she finally succeeded on October 10, 2012. All because someone took it upon themselves, to torture this child, basically pushing her to the edge, and she went over the edge. How dare you? What the hell gives you the right to talk about anybody doing anything with themselves? It is not causing physical harm to you or no one around you. To those bullies out there, every last one of y'all need a swift kick in the ass. Somebody hand me a belt quick. Every last one of y'all need an ass whooping. Really? Is this what this fucking world has gone to? Exactly. Cyberbullying.
Not only is there children in school that are bullied every day, but now, because we have high technology, they're on the internet doing it too. Yeah, we have our haters on here, but we strive to be better because of them. But there are children that don't know how to do that like we do. They don't know that it's just words, because words hurt. Wounds heal, words stay. There has been numerous times growing up as a disabled person that I was bullied, kicked, hit, knocked out of my chair, called names, That's why I don't walk. Because I was called Charlie Chaplin growing up. Because I had to walk with long leg braces that locked at the knees. And I had to swivel my hips just to walk. And every time I would do that, I'd be walking down the hall and some person that I thought was my friend would go and say that to me. And I'd go home crying every day because I found another person that wasn't my friend, that I thought was, because they were bullies. I got made fun of because of my shoes, because of clothing, because of having blonde hair, blue eyes, and freckles. People out there, kids out there, that are not shown attention and love are killing other kids because of it, because they're bullying them. It is sick. It is not right. And me as a mother will not stand for it. I hate the fact that I know when I send my child to school, there is something that he's going to be picked on for. Whether I shelter him or not, that child's going to be picked on. Because there's a person out there that doesn't give a shit. That wasn't given a shit about. It's sad. It's sad that children are killing themselves because of it.
This is a very, touchy subject for the both of us. Me being a black woman who grew up in a Christian household was, told, don't listen, to ungodlike music. Of course I rebelled against that. I have enough bullies because of my first name. For those of you who don't know, my name is Elizabeth Denise Leggett. I was called a lizard bitch, a lizard, everything under the sun because of my name. Just because of my first name. I was bullied because I was short. Had no boobs. Yeah, I know for those who know me. I have them now, but I didn't grow them until I was 13. Started building when I was 10. Anyway. Yeah. Bullied to the point where, no offense to my viewers, no offense to my girl, my boys. I was bullied by this little white boy when I was 12, stuck with a stick pin. Right here. And this is the scar that I have to live with the rest of my life. Stuck me with a stick pin when I was 12 because I had, pretty decent sized knockers, not the 44 double Ds you see now. When the teacher asked why he did it, he gave the most fucked up and funny answer ever. I thought they would deflate. Was his answer. I can laugh at it now.
That is dumb.
That's stupid. I thought they would deflate. Well, justice was served in two ways. He was expelled from school immediately, and on his way home, it was handled. I've been bullied because of the size of my body. I'm not your average small on top and big on bottom, or nothing on the bottom and everything on top. I have both and then some. I was bullied because of my hair. I was bullied because of where I came from. came from Christian household, poor parents, but they did for us, even at the expense of putting their kids aside to take care of other people's kids, which I grew to resent my family for. I was abused as a child. I was beaten as a child. I was raped 7 times. From the time I was 13 to last time was 11 years ago. March 9th will be 12. To the person who did this, to drive Amanda Todd to kill herself at 15, because of your words, your actions, what you've done to this child was snuff out a life that didn't deserve it. Whether or not she showed her boobs is irrelevant. To the chick who beat her up over her boyfriend, your boyfriend cheated on you, you stupid bitch. You need to be beating his fucking ass and shouldn't have touched Amanda. To the kids in her schools that wouldn't leave her alone behind all this, I hope every last one of you can't sleep for the rest of your days. I hope Amanda haunts you forever. To Amanda, I personally wish I'd seen your video before you took yourself out and told you it is not that serious, baby. I've been through what you're going through right now, and I lived.
We both have.
I really wish somebody would have found her and saved her before she took herself out. Because it's not fair. Another baby. I'm 30,
baby.
A beautiful daughter. I'm 37. I could have been her mother. Jade could have been her mother.
31, and I could have been.
Breaks my heart. Another life in this world is gone because some asshole drove her to it. I personally don't condone suicide. I've tried it twice.
I've tried it once.
Last time was 5 years ago. For me.
Last time was 8 years ago for me.
I can sympathize where she's coming from. I understand. To anyone else out there that's going through the same thing Amanda went through, if you need anyone to talk to, listen to, or just to share your story, I can be found Facebook.com/Bride, BRIDE of Undertaker. My email address, DARKESHADEELF, darkshadeelf@yahoo.com.
And if you don't want to contact one of us, there are teen lines. There are suicide lines. There are all of those out there to help and to protect you out there that need the help. There's therapy. Just reach out for help.
She did.
There is somebody out there. You might not find them right away, but there is somebody out there.
Bad thing, Jade. She did reach out.
Apparently not far enough, and it sucks.
And not loud enough, because nobody heard her. Nobody heard her. Makes me sad that this world that I grew up in. Sure, there were bullies in my school. I'm only 6 years older than this woman here. Sure, there were bullies in our schools, but we persevered and we got through it. We have people to talk to, even if not our own parents. I'm not close to none of my brothers and sisters, but I've always had my Auntie Tasha. I've always had my Nana. I've always had my Mama Vi. I've always had somebody to go to. If you can't find anybody in this world to go to, look to your family, your closest friends. Reach
to a church.
Church usually helps.
That's how I got over mine. Is I went to church. I found God. It might not be the answer for everybody, but if you're looking for something to believe in, other than, your parents or whatever, Because you don't think they understand or whatever. God is always there.
I feel that.
I was bullied for even my name. Because my last name is Hogan. I was always asked, "Where's your dad? Is your dad going to come in his limo?" Drove me fucking nuts. Because all I wanted to do was just have a normal childhood without any bullshit. And I couldn't even get that because I was named a certain name. For all the people that pick on people for that, fuck you. Guys are dicks. Get a life. Stop using others for your happiness. Because you're not going to be happy in the end. You're going to be alone.
Rest forever in peace, Amanda Todd.
I love you, baby girl.
This has been Chicks on Wrestling. Special episode. I am your host, Pinky.
I'm your host, Jade Hogan.
We'll see you next time.